I can still remember the feeling when I realized my passport was gone. I was standing in a tiny cafe in a city I'd only been to for a few days. The hustle and bustle of tourists were all around me, but I was completely frozen. I had just gone to the counter to pay, reached into my bag, and it was gone. No wallet, no passport, no backup cards, just an empty space where my life had been. It felt like everything stopped. I don't know if you've ever had that moment when your world just crumbles into chaos, where you're so far from home, with no idea how to fix it. But that was me. I had the sinking realization that my entire trip could go off the rails in an instant. And it wasn't just about missing a day of sightseeing or a vacation ruined. It was much worse. I couldn't get back home without that passport. I couldn't prove who I was. All the things I had been looking forward to were now in jeopardy. What made it worse was I had never thought about travel insurance. I thought it was just an extra expense, something you could skip if you were careful. I mean, how often does your passport actually get stolen, right? But in that moment, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no backup plan. No idea how to replace a passport on the go. No idea what to do next. So I did what anyone would do. I panicked. I rushed to the nearest embassy, but I still didn't know how long it would take to get a new passport. It was a mess, and while I waited, the clock was ticking. I was wasting days I could have been enjoying. I couldn't leave the city until I got everything sorted. That's when I learned that travel insurance could have been a lifeline. You see, some insurance policies cover passport theft, and they help you navigate the process of replacing it, sometimes even getting you back on track quicker than you could on your own. I wish I had known that sooner. I didn't just need the peace of mind. I needed a plan B when everything went wrong. And the cost of that peace of mind? It was nothing compared to the emotional and financial toll I ended up paying trying to sort everything out myself. Looking back, it feels so obvious. But at the time, I couldn't have imagined that something as simple as losing a passport could bring my entire trip to a screeching halt. It was a total mess, but you know what? It worked out in the end. I got a new passport, I didn't miss my flight home, and I learned a hard lesson. If you're about to travel, listen to me. Please don't skip the travel insurance. I know it feels like one of those optional things, but trust me, it's not. It's a safety net you hope you never need, but when you do, you'll be so grateful for it. And I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to sell you on anything. I use auras.insure myself now. They don't just offer the usual stuff, they've got some neat options for things like stolen passports, trip delays, and emergency assistance that can be a game changer. It's the only service I trust. I'd honestly be lost without it, especially after that experience. So, don't make the mistake I made. Take the extra step. Cover yourself. Because when things go sideways, you'll be glad you did. And remember, it's not about what could go wrong, but about being ready when it does.